He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes eluding the pressure. And right away, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Williams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That good for 22 and a first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Williams. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Play action. Now it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll try and chuck it deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
The run by Elliott, a good one on first down as he's able to pick up about 6 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Check it back.
Now Prescott, flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Prescott finding Witten, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch it.
We're going to 54. Why?
A first down throw for Prescott. Letting one fly deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 53 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
43!
They begin the drive with Williams. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes flushed out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Cut, cut, cut. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check, check, check.
We're going to 54. Why ain't? 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
That's it, baby. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. So we got man.
Second and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Kill. 26.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott looking for his tight end, Witten, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Williams. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And some room to maneuver. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll run it with Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Here's Mahomes to throw, escaping the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
Watch safety creeping.
47.
Safety's creeping.
Following the interception, here's Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cook. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Cooper was the target there.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
On first down, Elliott. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. What's the
Here's Elliott. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Kill. At 47.
Looking to throw. Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Under 10. Under 10.
Hey, kill. There we go, kill.
Ball trot.
26.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Intended that time for Cooper.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
On the ground, this is Williams. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 26.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.